Well, after months of no communication and $13,000 due to the city of Bishop for dispatch service, Judd Simons of Simons Ambulance did sit down with Bishop city officials who were pleased to report that an agreement is very near and that ambulance service and dispatching will continue uninterrupted. Now, a press release issued by the city of Bishop states, quote, representatives of the city of Bishop recently met with Judd Simons of Simons Ambulance to discuss the ongoing issues surrounding dispatch services currently provided under contract. As has been previously reported, Simons had fallen behind in payments and had not been timely in responding to communication requests regarding this issue. This left the city in a position to consider terminating service. Now, fortunately, at Monday's city council meeting, according to the press release, the city and Simons were able to come to a tentative agreement. The terms of the agreement include the city continuing to provide dispatch service at a reduced amount and Simons agreeing to pay any amount currently owed to the city through the end of 2013. The press release states that during the meeting, Judd Simons was open, honest, and forthright about the issues Simons has had to deal with in recent months. In addition, he offered his sincere apologies to the city that this contract issue had not been properly addressed earlier. Now, said Bishop City Administrator Keith Caldwell, we're very pleased at the progress made today and look forward to our continued partnership with Simons Ambulance. Both Simons and the city of Bishop remain committed to providing the best level of service we can, end quote. Press release goes on to state that the city of Bishop had previously provided dispatch service to Simons for many years at no cost and without any kind of formal agreement in place. Now, the press release also states that when Chief Chris Carter assumed command of the Bishop Police Department, he examined all agreements and contracts in place at that time. Chief Carter realized there was no formal agreement between Simons and the city of Bishop that addressed the dispatch service and any associated costs or liabilities. Now, Chief Carter was concerned about any liability the city of Bishop might incur as a result of the police department providing service to Simons. Chief Carter was also concerned about issues regarding tax dollars being used to fund or support a private company. Thus, in 2012, the city and Simons entered into a written contract which addressed the issues of liability and cost. Now, the contract was never intended to be a revenue generator, but rather a written document which spelled out details of liability and coverage in necessary expenses, according to that press release. Now, the details of the new agreement will be further discussed and vetted, and it is the City of Bishop's sincere hope that they will have an agreement to present to the Bishop City Council at the next regularly scheduled meeting on January 13th. Well, 4 people, including 2 Mammoth Lakes residents, were arrested over the weekend on a variety of drug charges. According to a press release from the Mono County Sheriff's Office, the Mono County Narcotics Enforcement Team, MONET, along with the assistance of Mono County Sheriff's deputies, concluded a narcotics warrant investigation in the town of Mammoth Lakes. Sunday at approximately 7 a.m., MONET agents and the Mono County Sheriff's Office conducted a search warrant investigation at a residence in the town of Mammoth Lakes. Now, with this initial search warrant, additional information was obtained leading to another residence, also in Mammoth Lakes, being included in the narcotics investigation. Now, between the 2 searches and several alerts by Narcotics Detection Canine Terra indicating the presence of narcotics, the subsequent discovery and recovery of approximately 4 ounces of cocaine, concentrated cannabis, multiple types of prescription narcotics, several digital scales, plastic bindles, pay sheets indicating the sales of narcotics, and 1 pistol led to the arrest of 4 individuals who were transported and booked into the Mono County Jail in Bridgeport without incident. Press release states that Vasily Shukhanov, age 23, of Mammoth Lakes, was ultimately arrested for possession of a controlled substance for the purpose of sales of a controlled substance, possession of prescription narcotics, being under the influence of a controlled substance, and conspiracy to commit a crime. Shukhanov is currently in custody at the Mono County Jail. Press release also states that Melissa Magana, age 20, of Mammoth Lakes, was arrested for possession of a controlled substance and being under the influence of a controlled substance. Also, the press release notes that Adriana Garcia Mallison, age 21, of Anaheim, was arrested for possession of controlled substance, possession of prescription narcotics, transportation of controlled substance, being under the influence of a controlled substance, and conspiracy to commit a crime. Also, Steve Barone, age 24, of Harbor City, California, was arrested for possession of a controlled substance and being under the influence of a controlled substance. All charges are pending through the Mono County District Attorney's Office. And a 23-year-old Bishop man was arrested Tuesday after a report of a stolen vehicle. A press release from the Bishop Police Department states that Tuesday at 3:47 a.m., the Bishop Police Department was called to an area of Sycamore Street for a reported stolen vehicle. Now at 11:31 a.m., the Bishop Police Department was notified by the Inyo County Sheriff's Department of a vehicle matching the description of the stolen vehicle that was at Brockman Lane and Highway 395. The Tribal Police and California Highway Patrol also responded to assist with the vehicle recovery. That vehicle was confirmed to be the stolen vehicle from Sycamore Street. The Bishop Police Department conducted a vehicle inventory and located evidence inside the vehicle leading to a possible suspect. That suspect, Christopher Michael Hughes, was located at his residence. He was taken into custody without incident and then later transported to the Inyo County Jail for stolen vehicle. He is awaiting arraignment, being held on $10,000 bail. Now, that stolen vehicle, according to the press release, was returned back to its owner without any damage. Bishop Police Department thanked the CHP Tribal Police and the Inyo County Sheriffs for their help in the case. Well, the play Every Christmas Story Ever Told, and then some, began last weekend at the Edison Theater and continues this week. Sierra Wave Media's Rob Gill filed this story.
Is anybody out there?
Hello? Well, there's nobody here but us chickens. Oh,
Hey, what are you doing here?
well, all the other raincoats, they started to laugh and call me names.
Oh, like green nose
Yeah,
and cucumber schnoz
yeah.
and flashlight face and pickle puss and radioactive goat boy?
Yeah, strippy little leotard-wearing, pointy-hatted elf man. But you got a problem with that?
Has anybody ever told you you have lovely bicuspids when you're angry?
Yeah.
Mush! Mush! What's the matter, varmints? Don't you understand North Pole talk? I said mush! Whoa, good. Oh, this frog is as thick as peanut butter.
You mean pea soup?
You eat what you like, I'll eat what I like. Yukon Cornelius is the name, professional prospector and colorful stereotype character providing comic relief.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Ah, nut. Go!
Oh, God, what is that?
That'll be the Bumble. Strange and fearsome creature of the north. Close to by the sound of it. Looks like we'll have to stand our ground here, boys. Be brave.
There are only 3 of us.
Well, it can't be helped, tiny elf dentist man. He'll be here any second.
No, Bert, there are only 3 of us here on stage, actors. How can another character enter?
Oh, well, in that case, save yourself, goat boy and oral hygiene dwarf. I'll tackle the varmint alone. I'll fling him off the edge of that icy precipice. When you talk about this years from now, and I hope you will, be kind. Why?
I love Christmas. Who doesn't? And as we all have, I've grown up watching all of the stories that we watch, especially It's a Wonderful Life, Charlie Brown. They're all favorites of mine. So the chance to recreate these stories for stage is just an absolute dream. I mean, who doesn't want to do that?
Warm congratulations. Thank you very much.
I play the Grinch. I play Hermie from Rudolph. I play Scrooge. I play George Bailey. There are so many characters from all the famous Christmas stories out there, and I play a little part in each one.
Shira Dubrovner, who runs the theater here, is actually a member of the same theater company in Los Angeles that I'm a member of, and we've worked together there, and I direct shows there. And so she couldn't find a director up here, so she called me and asked me if I would do it. So I cast it in Los Angeles and rehearsed it there and brought it up here. The play is running for 2 weekends, 8 performances, Thursday through Sunday. It's Thursday through Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m.
And believe me, they're going to laugh and have a lot of fun when they come to the theater to see this show. It's a blast.
Bright packages tied up with string. These are a few of our favorite things. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Yeah, looks like fun. Every Christmas story ever told and then some. Thursday through Saturday, 7 p.m. with a Sunday matinee at 4 o'clock. You can see the website edisontheater.org for more information and tickets. We'll be back with a weather report.